So, the Chucky Season 3 Part 2 trailer. Let's react to it, let's talk about it, and let me explain. Ooh.
You ever feel like the thrill is gone? Oh, what's the point? Now I gotta fucking clean this up.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm dying, Tiff. Who would have thought it would all end like this?
Chucky, you're a cockroach. You always come back.
What a comparison.
Not this time.
Don't you want to go down in history as the greatest serial killer of all time?
You're right.
Grant.
Whoever's left when the dust settles,
Grant finding out about Chucky.
Always remember one name.
Oh? Okay, that's Ghost, definitely. Who the fuck is... You're about to find out? Yep, that's all the...
Something is happening at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Something very serious.
What we're dealing with is supernatural. The spirits are trying to warn you about Chucky.
John
He's
Waters?
dying for good this time.
Wendell
He's
Wilkins?
the only one who knows where my sister is.
We have to hurry. Chucky's out for blood.
Wait, why was that... Oh, that's so
Charles?
Evil Dead Rise.
Charles Lee Ray.
Or The Shining. Oh
We
my god.
all live on one side of the knife or the other.
Oh
It's
my
just
god.
that my
It's generations
side
of Chucky.
is a lot more fun.
Oh, that's Chucky talking to Jake.
Your family is in danger.
Hey, we're the heroes, remember?
That has to be the end.
I'm going for the news.
Or for the news. Okay. Nica.
My name is fucking Chucky.
What the fuck?
Oh, I just love a good sequel. Don't you?
Did I just see the fucking Oppenheimer nuke? Now, there's so many moments I'm excited for, like, holy shit. You know, Tiffany in prison, obviously on death row. She's got the prison guards in her pocket with voodoo dolls, which all look really, really cool. Like, I don't know why. I just kind of find it curious. Or I'm curious about, like, you know, the process of developing and making those dolls and everything. I'd like to see some behind the scenes stuff on that, weirdly. I don't know. To get stuff like dresses, customize a room, and even get phone calls with Chucky where they talk about him dying. And it's actually pretty funny. Like, it's actually a pretty funny conversation until she realizes he's actually dying for real this time. It gives him a pep talk on becoming the greatest serial killer or killer of all time. And it's some interesting, and also there's some interesting stuff on Damballa too, and about Chucky not paying the spiritual light bill or something. The lights are going out, which I actually found kind of beautiful. Or just a good piece of dialogue, I don't know. Although obviously she's still on death row and set to die via lethal injection, and she can be seen walking down the halls ready for execution with a priest likely to read her last rites or whatever. In this kind of awesome and cool and kind of beautiful looking goddess of death type looking black dress, and you can see her strapped down, needle ready, you know, for the lethal injection, and Nica is there. Jennifer Tilly did say that we will see more of the bride doll, or did say the bride doll or Tiffany doll will be back. Will she actually die? Who knows? Will she transfer her soul into the doll, or will the doll save her? Or again, who knows? As I said, Nica is there and can be only seen once in this trailer, likely in the prison, angry that Tiffany's escaping or whatever via the riot and maybe failed lethal injection, unless the Tiffany doll gets her out or possesses it, or Tiffany technically possesses the Tiffany/bride doll. All I know is I'm scared for Nica. Chucky's in a bit of a bummer until Tiffany gives him that pep talk, and then he goes on his rampage with some kills, like the cleaning lady replacing her water, like, you know, for chemicals or with chemicals. She just spurts out blood, and the Secret Service guy pushing a pen in his fucking eye, which I thought actually looked really cool. And it's obvious he'll remain a little hidden until he gets his confidence back via the pep talk with Tiffany, and then he'll go for the nukes, which I still find insane, and that, like, you know, we see it, the nukes go off. I really question where he'll nuke, or if he will, and if, like, you know, that's real, like the nuke shot or scene or clip or, you know, camera shot is real, or if it's kind of like a dream sequence, or if it's fake. Maybe Chucky will nuke where Gigi is now. Who knows? He holds James and Henry hostage and in the elevator, like, you know, in this elevator. And I wonder what that'll be like, especially with James finding out that Chucky is alive. Although I do wonder if he'll find out before this segment. And I just really love the camera shots around here with, like, you know, seeing Henry holding Chucky, holding the gun, and then, like, you know, James in the background saying, like, you know, I'm going for the fucking nukes and all of that. It's even funny to see James and the Secret Service guy in the elevator getting flooded by blood. Obviously, kind of a Shining callback to the Shining and everything, and homage, you know, a tribute to the Shining and everything, and maybe Evil Dead Rise, although Evil Dead Rise did it for the Shining, all of that stuff. Although they do look to be fighting at first, which is odd. Maybe James or the Secret Service guy gets possessed. Obviously, I think he's holding a pen towards James and everything, and obviously Chucky shoves the pen down his fucking eye. And God, I really love this, like, you know, new Chucky look. He just looks so good. Well, not really, but it's a good, like, you know, new design, and it does look really creepy, like, and scary, just like I said, really fucking creepy. The seance seems to be held by this one lady who may be the poltergeist, like, professional, and this priest, I think. Obviously, they'll communicate and connect with Chucky's ghost slash human slash physical form, which looks nuts, by the way. And it's so cool to see Brad Dourif back on screen in physical form. And apparently, he'll be on screen a decent amount based on what I've heard. Take that with a grain of salt. Even seeing all the generations or decades of Chucky or Charles Lee Ray was a shocker. And I wonder what that'll be like, and if the individual Chucky decades or generations of Chucky will do, like, different things. Especially that my name is fucking Chucky while standing behind the presidential or White House desk and everything with fire, the American flag in the background. It's just such a really good and composed shot. Based on what I've heard, I do feel a little scared for all these characters like Jake, Devon, Lexy, Grant, and obviously all the others too, but Jake, Devon, Lexy, and Grant especially, since I really like them. They're the main characters we're really rooting for, besides obviously Nica, Tiffany, and Chucky. Well, maybe not Chucky, since all can be killed, so, or all of them can be killed, so that's scary. All are seen covered in blood at one point or another in the trailer, likely due to the seance madness. Jake and Devon yelling for each other, like Jake saying Devon while looking like he's maybe falling down somewhere, but who knows? Old familiar places, the White House fire, which will be nuts. Although I do wonder what'll cause it, likely Chucky, and who will maybe die in it. Obviously, and Sally, I feel pretty confident Grant will die, which sucks, but I cannot wait to see more of him and our trio and him finding out about Chucky, which will be so cool. The man, the myth, the legend, John Waters can be seen throughout the trailer in his house of dolls and even grabbing another good guy slash Chucky doll. Not too much is shown of him and his storyline, which is kind of good, keeping him mysterious and ambiguous. But Jake, Devon, and Lexy and Caroline can be seen at his place, and, like, you know, he holds up a gun, so that'd be crazy. And maybe he'll turn out to be evil or whatever, or he's just scared at all that is going on, like, you know, which is very possible. And I do wonder if he'll have like a bigger kind of general storyline, because obviously he's the creator of the fucking good guy dolls, or maybe he'll just die really quickly in the episode that he's in, or the last episode, because we only do see him in this one house, so who knows. Caroline will obviously be found, but at what cost? Lexy is seen standing in front of her, and Caroline even does a spell or voodoo chant, because we do see all this crazy shit happening. She obviously has, like, you know, the book, the Voodoo for Dummies book, which I heavily question which one it is, like which spell or voodoo chant she is doing, and or what'll happen, because I feel it won't get any easier for Lexy or the trio with this. And as I said, I'm scared. Now, there is a shot of a younger looking Chucky doll or good guy doll, or more normal looking good guy doll slash Chucky. So is or does Chucky get fixed? Is that Caroline, Jake, Devon, or Lexy inside the doll? I don't know, but I'm scared, as I've said for the millionth time. I feel it could be one of our trio or Caroline, since showing Chucky would be a spoiler that he survives, but to show that it could be one of, like, you know, the trio or Caroline would also be a spoiler to, like, you know, many different theories, or just showing Chucky kind of cured and young, or just like showing a good guy doll moving, cured and young, or just moving Chucky in general could be a spoiler to many different theories. So I don't know. It's all so fucking wild. So that's all I want to talk about in the video. Chucky Season 3 Part 2 starts tonight. The craziness resumes and is back. What are your thoughts? You know, on Chucky, Tiffany, Jake, Devon, Lexy, Grant, James, Charlotte, Wendell Wilkins, Nica, just all of it is going to all get nuts. I can't even process it all. And yeah, what are your thoughts? As per usual, all sources will be linked down below. And thanks for watching. A peace, my amigos, and peace out.